You had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Would you capture it or let it slip? And this is your SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines Born 2001 Cup semifinals round as we are live here inside the SM Events Hall in the third level of SM SOUTHMALL in Las Piñas City for the final game of the semifinals round, featuring the young skyscraper, the pride of Masantol, Pampanga, Kevin Santos, going up against dito sa J Project Clothing Boomers, the Prince that was promised more. Prince Alaw and the rest of the J Project Clothing Boomers trying to shock the world, and that is our game at hand between the undefeated Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino and the J Project Clothing Boomers. Isang magandang araw po sa lahat ng mga kasinag na nakatutok from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at iba't ibang bansa na bumubuo ng Asya. Kami pa rin po ang inyong mga kasama, Enzo Galarosa, and still together with me is Aaron D. Aaron, magandang hapon sa iyo, and what can you say about this matchup we have?
Yun, magandang hapon sa iyo, Enzo. Magandang hapon din po sa lahat ng mga kasinag, di ba? Semifinals days today. Kanina, we had an exciting and a crazy game doon between the Hustle Rising Suns and Tikas Kapampangan. Expect an even crazier game para sa atin ngayon between the Delta and itong J Project Clothing Boomers.
Yes, and siyempre, makakasama natin on the... Hindi pong tutukan ang lahat ng laro namin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya, even all the highlights sa SINAG Liga Asya Facebook page and Instagram, SINAG Liga Asya, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on TikTok at SINAG Liga TV for all the highlights of the games that we have in store for you. Kagaya nga ng upcoming SLA Junior World Showcase happening po on July 17 to 21. As we can see, ang mga Philippine teams natin dito, kalat na kalat po. Luzon, NCR, and Mindanao. Yan po ang magkakarga ng bandera ng Pilipinas. Pero meron pong mga dadayong koponan dito. 3 from Canada, 4 from the United States, and 1 from the United Arab Emirates. Yan po ang mga teams na mapapanood nyo on the Junior World Showcase. Pero Aaron, let's put our focus back here in this Battle of the Juggernauts, the game that everyone has been talking about. Etong labanan ng Pampanga Delta and J Project Clothing Boomers. Kaya saktong-sakto nga ang game story natin for the final game. Target, ticket to the finals.
Yeah, itong Pampanga Delta still unbeaten in the semifinals round robin, diba? 2-0 sila. If they get a win in this game, they solidify and seal their ticket to the finals for this tournament. And ito namang J Project Clothing Boomers, diba? If they get a win dito, they can force a triple tie with the Hustle Rising Suns dun sa kabila. And it's gonna be ending up in a quotient system dito. So really, both teams needing a win dito. Pero mas importante ito para sa J Project Clothing Boomers to get that quotient system going para sa kanila.
The magic number for the Boomers is 12. That's why let's take a look at the team standings ngayon, Aaron. The updated team standings. As of now, Pampanga still undefeated, unscathed, 2-0. Hustle Rising Suns 2-1 after that win against Tikas. Tikas Kapampangan unfortunately bows out of the tournament na. J Project Clothing Boomers are praying for a triple tie sa taas para makapasok sa finals. Again, the magic number is 12 for the Boomers. Kaya nga, let's take a look naman dito sa Pampanga in their last game when they won over ang kapwa Kapampangan team nila, a Pampanga Classico Semifinals edition, and they held on to avoid the upset.
Yeah, in that game, Jude Roque leading the way para sa kanila. 18 big points for them. Look at this, they out-rebounded Tikas 45-40 in that game. Out-assisted them 30-25, and most especially the bench points, 41-30 dito. The bench came out para sa Pampanga Delta dito, giving them that win to stop that momentum killer in that fourth quarter doon para sa kanila.
And the defending champions are looking to seal the deal nga dito in a 23-game SINAG Liga Asya win streak. Looking to make it 24 straight and book their ticket to defend their crowns dito sa SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup. But standing in their way is the team well-equipped to beat them talaga itong J Project Clothing Boomers. Unfortunately, in their last game kontra Hustle Rising Suns, a bad start doomed their chances.
Yeah, definitely well-equipped, diba? Querido, Alaw, and Guerrero all showing up in that game. Pero yun na nga, yung bad start nila doon, yun talaga yung giving them that loss in that game, diba? They only had a 2-point lead, their biggest lead in that game. And tinan mo dito, the points from turnovers, 12 to 23. Hustle Rising Suns really pushing the pace in that game, forcing the defense doon, and then they ended up getting points from turnovers, and as well as their bench points, diba? Outscored 47 to 35 in that game. So the bench did not show up doon para sa J Project Clothing Boomers.
Let's see how they bounce back in this pivotal game nga and force a triple tie dito para makita sino bang papasok sa finals. As bago po natin mga kasinag, ipakita ang ating laro sa inyo, pumunta muna tayo kay Daphne Lozano dahil meron siyang dalawang special guest before we start off this ball game. Daphne, go ahead.
Thank you, Enzo. Before we start, beside me are the two important people from both teams, which are the head coach and the assistant coach. But first, on my left side is the assistant coach of J Project Clothing Boomers, Sir Jasper Magno. Good day po, sir. So yun, alam naman po natin na malaki ang space na kailangan punan ng team given na marami po kayong players na kulang for today due to personal commitment. So ano po kaya yung adjustments na ginawa nyo in order to resolve this?
Siguro kailangan lang din namin magsama-sama talaga, maniwala sa isa't isa. Since 7 lang kami, siguro kailangan namin mas lalo pang higpitan yung defense namin at mag-execute lang ng mga plays namin. Yun lang. Tiwala naman kami sa mga nandito.
Ayun, sir. I'm also giving you the opportunity to thank and greet anyone that you like po.
Shoutout po kay Boss June Vicente. Thank you for supporting us. June Vicente Linogon po.
Ayan, thank you so much, Coach. And now, on my right side is the head coach of the Pampanga Delta, Head Coach Pepe Duyag. Hello po, sir. Good day rin po sa inyo. So, ano po ba yung lagi nyong ibinibilin sa inyong mga players before you start your games, lalo-lalo na you are undefeated in the semis so far?
Yun, ang advice po sa kanila is palaging humble lang, stay humble. Tapos, laro lang natin yung mga instruction sa amin ni boss, ni Gob, kasi kahit kami mga coaches, ginaguide pa rin niya kami kung ano yung mga game plan at ano yung kailangan i-advise namin sa mga bata. So palaging ang pinaka namin sa kanila instruction is laro lang ng agresibong depensa. Sa depensa kasi doon kami kukuha ng opensa namin kasi lahat ng batang ito halos lalaro ng NC at saka UAP yung ibang mga bata namin. So, ang motivation lang namin is ilaro lang nila yung laro nila, tapos mas pinopokus namin yung depensa.
Thank you so much, Coach. And I'm also giving you the opportunity po to thank and greet anyone that you like.
Palagi po kaming nagpapasalamat sa walang sawang suporta po namin ng Buding, Gobernador Dennis Delta Pineda po namin, Vice Governor Nanay, si Ma'am Maylin Pineda Kayabyab po, si Ma'am Esme Pineda po, may Mayor Esme Pineda po na Lubao, Mayor Philip Nagit po, Vice Mayor JBM po na Lubao, at saka sa mga supporters po ng Pampanga Delta na walang sumasawang sumusuporta sa mga homegrown na kapampangan po ng Pampanga Delta po.
Thank you so much, Coach. Once again, those are Head Coach Pepe Duyag and Assistant Coach Jasper Magno. But now, coming up is the semifinals match between the Pampanga Delta and the J Project Clothing Boomers. I'm now turning it over to Mr. Ram Valid for our SINAG starters of the match.
Good afternoon, SLA fans, and we are live at the SM SOUTHMALL Las Piñas City. Welcome to SLA Junior World Showcase Philippines semi-final rounds. Presented to you by SINAG Liga Asya and co-presented by CDO Food Spear, foods that brings you home, and True Religion Philippines. We're also live at the SINAG Liga Asya official FB page and YouTube channel at SINAG Liga TV. This is our second game for the day 36 of the competition. featuring Pampanga Delta and J Project Clothing Boomers. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First for your Pampanga Delta. Point guard number 17, CJ Delfino. Shooting guard number 99, GM Kimball. At forward number 15, Joshua Miklat. Also at forward number 0, June Rocker. And center number 4, Kevin Santos. Pampanga Delta is led by Coach Pepe Duyark, assistant coaches Jay Shera, Mar Hansen, and Totoy Marquez. Team consultant is Mr. Patrick Di Matulak, and team owner, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Your Pampanga Delta. And now let's meet the starters of your J Project Clothing Boomers. Point guard number 5, Robbie Castro. Shooting guard number 26, RJ Guerrero. Small forward number 11, Moore Alao. Power forward number 1, Anton Diego. And center number 25, Mark Di Maunahan. Head coach for J Project Clothing Boomers is Ernest Ray Alao. Assistant coaches, Kim Di Pedro, Bernard Jacob Di Pedro, MJ Mercado, and Jasper Magno. Team owner, Mr. Vicente Junli Lagun Jr. Your J Project Clothing Boomers. Game officials charged in action, Jong Banayat, Dennis Escaros, Urson Bernsuga, and alternate referees Sherwin Bautista and Jerome Guy.
And here are your SINAG starters of the game for the J Project Clothing Boomers. They started with Castro, Guerrero, Di Maunahan, Alaw, and Vanguardia. Para naman dito sa Pampanga Delta, Royce Hotel and Casino. They started with Delfino, Kiambao, Santos, Roque, and Joshua Miklat. The final game for the semi-final round. Target locked, finals ticket, and finals berth at stake. First possession goes dito sa undefeated 23-0 in SINAG Liga Asya, Pampanga Delta.
And definitely the underdogs dito, no, Enzo. Itong J Project Clothing Boomers. Nasabi mo na nga doon, as Kiambao drawing first blood there. Pero as we mentioned kanina, di ba, you said, undefeated na nga sila. Itong J Project Clothing Boomers, kulang-kulang pa, di ba? Ang dami nilang stars na wala sila. Mara, Gemao, Reguera, they're all not here to play.
Asido pa, Mascarinas, ang daming wala. Whoa! Santos with a rejection!
The return to sender play there by Kevin Santos says, get out of here, this is my house.
Parang gustong ibato dun sa bowling center dun sa kabila, no? Moore tosses it up to Marcos over. Joshua Miklat, good connection there.
And a good knockout play doon para kay Di Maunahan. Moore Alaw showing us the passing prowess.
That's really Moore's game talaga. That's where he has evolved so much as a point guard. But now he's going to have to play the power forward spot. This time he has the basketball, decides to attack, swings it to Guerrero. And that will be possibly a matchup here. Guerrero's three-point shooting for the Boomers as Liedo misfires from the outside. CJ calling the plays dito for Pampanga Delta is the Tasmanian Devil. They give it to Miklat, swings it to Kiambao, gives it over to Santos. 8 seconds on the clock for the men in white. Kiambao up fake, GM kicks it to Roque. King Arthur misses from the outside.
And a 2-3 zone starting off dito para sa J Project side.
And Moore in and out yung 3. He has been struggling since natamo niya yung injury sa kanyang right leg.
And that's gonna be the challenge dito para sa J Project Clothing Boomers for Coach Ernest Alaw and Coach Kim De Pedro, no? How they're gonna mix and match their players. As another 3 right there by Kiambao.
Pangalawa na yan for GM Kiambao. He has started off on fire as Guerrero babawi sana itong number 1 3-point shooter in the entire league. Here comes Delfino, gives it to Roque, back to Santos. Kevin thought about the 3. Kiambao, heat check. Airball that time, but look at the Tasmanian Devil with the offensive rebound and putback.
And just someone forgetting to box out Delfino on that play. The ball just falling into his hands and he gets that open layup to go.
Pika ng bola again. Look at the defense dito from Pampanga Delta. They are running away with this ball game. CJ trying to drop it off to Roque. Di nakatinas. Santos flying to the basket.
And not a good start for the J Project Clothing Boomer side on the offensive and defensive end. Hirap na hirap sila ngayon.
And look at that. A quick 8-point lead agad-agad para dito sa Pampanga Delta. As we can see this lakas drive of the quarter brought to by CDO Food Spear. Food that brings you home. Not really a dunk, but still a highlight from the young skyscraper. The league leader in dunks with the 2 points. And it's an 8-point lead for Pampanga Delta 10-2.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga. Kahit di sabihin, feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
You can see Coach Jay Shera, Coach Totoy Marquez, and the celebrity guest here, Coach Camille Aisel Santos. There you go, pinalakpakan ng ating celebrity guest dito. Eto, what did the Boomers draw up in that play? Let's see if they can execute. Marcos swings it to RJ. Guerrero fries from the outside, knocks it down. Averaging 3.5 threes made in a single game, di ba? 3.5 threes per game, Aaron, di ba?
And finally, after numerous 3-point attempts para sa J Project, they finally make one against the 3-pointers itong Pampanga Delta.
Ito Guerrero, tumatakbo. I believe he's gonna go stop and pop. RJ tried to knock down his second. It's Miklat and Santos. Nagagawa ng rebound yung dalawang teammates. E nagtawanan na lang sila kasi pareho silang tumuro. Side namin, sabi ng referee. Tingnan nyo sino nagtapikan.
And you can see dito itong J Project side, they're not really pushing the pace, they're not pushing the tempo. Medyo chill sila to start this game off kasi yun na nga, di ba? They only have 2 substitutions right now.
Yes, Marcos di maunahan, knocks down the triple. Again, another Letra Knight. Ito si Marcos. Former former LaSalle Green Hills player. CJ goes to Miklat. They go high-low to Kevin. Masyadong mataas nga lang yun. Asa ring na. Duty foul, ibibigay doon ni Delfino, which another thing na pwede natin bantayan dito is the fouls of the players for the Boomers. With 7 players only suited up today, the fouls are going to be key. As we can see this lakas shot of the quarter brought by CDO Food Spear. Food that brings you home.
And yun na nga, di ba? Undermanned sila, so talagang mapapagod sila dito. Let's see if Pampanga is gonna try to push the pace, try to press them, trap them, to take advantage of them only having 7 players.
As the growling tiger, Roby Castro with a 3-point shot. Or sorry, with a fadeaway jumper there. Here comes CJ. Look at the dance with Roby. Swings it to Cambao. Block right there by Marcos. Moore looking above. Finds Guerrero. Quick trigger 3-pointer. Pangalawa na yan for RJ.
And just like that, the J Project side with a 3-point lead after that flurry of 3-point baskets para sa kanila.
Yes, and yan na, lamang na sila by 3. As you said, Aaron, nagigising na unti-unti as Roque attacks. King Arthur is fouled. It's gonna be on Liedo. Clean block by Marcos, pero sa likod, natamaan ni Liedo yung ulo ni Roque. The pride of Lubao, Pampanga, a former NCAA Mythical 5 member in Season 99, and also the most improved player of Season 99, coming out of the Perpetual program, transferring to Colegio de San Juan de Letran, and also represented Gilas in the recently concluded 3x3 tournament, di ba?
Kita mo dito si Coach Pepe Duyag with a platoon substitution. Kaagad 5 minutes and 30 remaining pa dito sa first period natin.
Tinatabunan ng fresh legs tong Boomers, no? Alam nilang lamang sila sa personnel. Here comes Alaw. Good up fake. Moore, Pinoy step. Tried to drop it off. Well read by Roque. Here comes Bugarin. Brings it to JB. Back to Nunag. Joseph misses the floater. Castro. Well defended there by Bugarin, but he pulls it back in the crossovers. Good. Bibigay kay Moore. Wide open look for Alaw. Still out of sync for Moore.
And Moore's getting quality looks dito in this game. He's just not being able to convert them.
Pero ito, RJ with a drive. Guerrero, beautiful move. Galing dito kay RJ Guerrero.
And doon, he used it to his advantage. Kita mo, nakadalawang tres na itong si Guerrero in this game. This time, he takes it inside, drives it, attacks the closeout, and gets that beautiful layup to go.
Nunag powering through his rival sa NCAA. Itong si Jello Vanguardia who plays for St. Benilde. Nunag for Letran.
And Enzo, itong J Project side, diba, they have a good start right now, diba? Except for Moore, diba? Moore hasn't made the shot yet.
Yes.
Pero maganda ang start nila dito. Ang tanong, how long can they sustain this?
Yes.
Only having 7 people and itong Pampanga kompleto.
Yun na nga talaga eh. Question for the Boomers, diba? Sustainability and also yung resistensya. How long is your gas tank going to last, diba, in this game? Guerrero misfires. I know RJ Guerrero, sanay na sanay yan when he used to play for Parañaque. Sanay silang kulang-kulang sila. So, I bet itong si Guerrero will be a focal point today. As Sonny, good pass to Nunag and Joseph puts it up and in against Vanguardia again.
And a good high-low play doon between Estil and the big man right there underneath. Itong si Nunag.
Yes. They're taking advantage of that height mismatch, Aaron. Ito, Moore working the pick and roll with Marcos. They swing it to Guerrero. RJ again decides to attack. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Guerrero has to fire, decides to put it up and in. What's a foul? Like I said, siya ang magiging catalyst for the Boomers today. Sanay na sanay yan. Playing 40 minutes a game before. Look at that drive. Ang ating lakas move of the quarter brought by Cable Link and Holdings Corporation.
Guerrero doing everything for his team right now. 3-pointers, drives to the bucket, and tinamadon even free throws.
Kompleto, no? Of course, you'd expect that from a kid who holds the record isang liga for most points and most three-point makes, 41 points with 11 threes. Bugarin, three-pointer, knocks it down for the pride of Guagua.
And Bugarin right there with a zone buster, top of the key 3.
Alaw bringing down the basketball. Gives it to Di Maunahan. Marcus fakes the DHO. Natapik ni Bugarin yun. Tumama pa kay Marcus yun sa paa niya.
And nakikita mo dito, itong Pampanga Delta, parang sinasabayin lang nila yung pace ng J Project Clothing Boomers, diba? They're not putting the hammer down yet, diba? Yung full court press nila, full court trap nila. Di pa nila dinatry takbo nitong J Project Clothing Boomers.
Alam nila at some point, diba, mapapagod din tong players ni Coach Ernest. So they're shuffling the players, fresh legs palagi. Battle of endurance talaga. Guerrero knocks down his third triple. Again, he averages 3.5 per game dito sa first quarter. 3 na agad.
Already tying up his average dito.
Bugarin swings it to Medina. JB's open from the corner. Justin from the outside, off the mark. But look at that rebound by Medina. And the NCAA Season 99 3x3 MVP puts it up and in.
And Medina coming out from nowhere right there from the baseline, skying high for that board for an easy putback.
Moore gives it to Singson. Swings it to Marcos, already hit 1. Too strong nga lang doon for Di Maunahan. Jonathan gives it to Bugarin. Enrico, beautiful sidestep. Di nga lang pumasok. But Nunag's there for the cleanup job.
And Nunag, good job of him staying active on that play, realizing Bugarin misses that shot.
Look at that. Moore is really focused on passing today. Diba? Nakita niya, I missed my first 3 shots of the game. 3 or 4 shots. Sige, mamamasa na lang muna ako ngayon, diba?
Hindi na nga Alaw having a hard time dito in this game, finding a shot, finding the best quality. Actually, he's getting a lot of quality looks. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok para kay Moore.
That's right. At ngayon, ibigay natin kay Daphne Lozane for her report on Coach Kim De Pedro of the J Project Clothing Boomers.
I had a chance to talk to assistant coach Kim De Pedro of the J Project Clothing Boomers, and I asked him what will be the team's greatest challenge inside the court today. And he said, isa lang big man namin si Marcos. Kaya dahil doon, need namin ma-stop ang bigs ng kalaban sa lineup na meron kami at i-maximize ang pag-stop sa fast break points ng Delta. Let's see if the Boomers will give us an explosive performance despite their limited number for manpower. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And to the point nga nung report ni Daphne and what Coach Kim said, isa lang big man nila. Marcos di maunahan. No Michael Mara, no Justin Mascareñas, no Jigs Querido, no Amiel Acido. And also still no George Diamante para sa kanila. Ubus ang big man nila outside of Marcos di maunahan, di ba, Aaron?
Yun na nga, kaya di ba, they're trying to make up for it on the 3-point area, di ba? Nakakarami ng 3 points itong. But look at that right there. It's still, I thought he was gonna jump that.
Kala ko nga rin but good pass by JB to cash money. Guerrero, pang-apat na yan. Lagpas kota na ito si RJ Guerrero.
And Guerrero heating up in this game. Take a look at that. 17 points already in our first quarter.
17 out of the 24 ng Boomers, di ba? Kasi ito Medina from the outside. No, go Singson with the rebound. Castro to Guerrero. Euro step is good. 19 points now for RJ Guerrero. He might be going back to that game sa Phil Oil. Isip ata niya, nakasuot siya ng spicy Oragon jersey ngayon. What an explosion for RJ Guerrero. 19 points in the quarter. Take a look at this once again. This Euro step move galing dito kay RJ Guerrero. Ang ating lakas move of the quarter brought to by Cabling and Holdings Corporation. Lamang ulit ng 2 puntos. Etong J Project Clothing Boomers. 26 to 24. 30 seconds natitira sa ating first quarter. You can see RJ Guerrero, Ronel Guerrero on your screens, looking to set another record dito. In what could be, possibly, diba? Possibly, their final game and final chance to book a ticket to the finals, diba, Aaron?
7 of 11 from the field, diba? High efficiency shooting dito para kay Guerrero with 19 points already dito.
Totoo, eto naman, JB puts it up and in! Ayan, nasumenyas na siya.
And speaking of efficient shots, take a look at that. Bautista driving inside with a small Euro step to the end one right there.
Take a look at that. Basket end one para kay JB. And may senyas pa dun sa dulo kasi, of course, sinisenyasan niya ako. Sabihin ko daw to, happy birthday daw kay Ate Sara niya. Nanonood daw ngayon. Happy birthday po kay Ate Sara, pinsan ni Justin Bautista. And happy watching po sa lola ni Justin and to the entire Bautista family watching from Lubao, Pampanga. Tito Ernie, Tita Janice, happy watching po sa inyo. Yun yung senyas. As Liedo misses, 2 seconds remaining. Sunny to Justin, abot pa ba? Hindi na umabot yon for JB. As at the end of the first quarter, despite of the fact that the J Project Clothing Boomers have only 7 players, 1 player stood out with 19 points. Tie game pa rin tayo, Aaron. So talagang this battle of juggernaut sa final day, up to par pa rin with the expectations, di ba?
Pero yun na nga, Enzo, as we kept mentioning kanina, how long can the J Project Clothing Boomers sustain this? Kasi right now, Pampanga Delta is playing at their pace, di ba? They're not playing yung ginagawa pa ng Pampanga palagi na tinatakbo nila yung kalaban, di ba? Pushing the tempo. Right now, they're slowing it down. They're playing at the pace of the J Project Clothing Boomers. Pero once Coach Pepe Duyag puts the hammer down, yun ang titignan natin if J Project Clothing Boomers can challenge that.
And on that note, Aaron, 26 all ang ating score at the end of the first period.
Even if they are undefeated in the semifinals pool, head coach Pepe Duyag of the Pampanga Delta said that there is no excuse for them to relax today. He said that the boys should do better based on their previous game because they are viewing this match as a practice for the finals. He also added, kailangan nilang mag-focus at maging aggressive pa din kasi every game counts. Will the Pampanga Delta dominate this match for a landslide win? Or will the J Project Clothing Boomers gather enough endurance and accuracy to clinch today's match? Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And Pampanga, as Aaron said into Daphne's report, they're playing at the pace ng kalaban nila, di ba? Inaantay nila mapagod. But for the Boomers, good thing yun. kayo naglalaro ng pace namin. But one thing that hasn't been clicking so far is yun nga si Moore Prince Alaw pa. 0 points pa as of now as he goes for a step back triple. Out of sync pa rin itong si Moore talaga. You can see that injury is still bothering him right now.
And he shot an air ball on that 3-point attempt kanina. Very rare as there you go.
The pride of the South. Itong si Jeremy Guarino. Knocking down that triple. As Moore attacks. There you go for Moore. Finally a field goal for him.
And there you go. That could be a start, sign of life doon para kay Moore. Kasi this team really needs him today. Nakulang-kulang sila.
You can see even Moore, despite 1 quarter, he still looks like he's not 100%. Obviously, kitang-kita sa body, yung body language niya. As Jeffrey, up fake, step through. Natapik ni Marcos. Good hands by di maunahan. Castro. That'll be a foul on Jeffrey C.
Good stop by J Project side. Good push by Castro. And there you go. They draw a foul.
And you can see Marcos di maunahan looked at the bench. Ipapasab siya. And they don't have anybody to pull him out for, di ba? Castro against Guarino. Jeremy works the pick and roll with Vanguardia and Jello. Misfires from the outside. Not really Vanguardia's game.
Vanguardia or maybe try to drive it. Hand it off. Look for a better quality look.
Ito si Ferreras. Playing with a broken nose. That's why nakamaskara siya. Kicks it to Lakindanum. Pau from the outside. No go. C keeps it alive. Jeffrey tried to drop it off to Guarino. Good hands galing dito kay Vanguardia. Castro. Didn't see Singson open. Finally sees him. Pero better defense there by Ferreras. Recovering. Castro step through. Scoops it up. No go. Rebounded by Carlo. He's pushing the pace. Gives it to Guarino. Jeremy. Back to Ferreras. They swing it to Lakindanum and Pau gets fouled on the drive to the basket.
And just look at the way the Pampanga Delta swinging that leather around. Trying to find the best quality look para sa kanila. Lakindanum ending up with that ball from the opposite corner. Driving it inside against the 2-3 zone defense. Itong J Project Clothing Boomer side.
So Guerrero comes back in. 19 points in the first quarter, diba? Grabe. Here comes Guarino. Give it to Ferreras. What will they do on offense? Jeffrey bumangga. That's a traveling violation. Nabitawan ni Jeffrey C yung bola.
Medyo nasobran dun yung bump ni C on that play. Nagulat siya dun. He lost the ball.
You see Coach Pepe Tuyag. Despite the fact that they have, you know, mas maraming players on the bench, di ba? Mas maraming substitution patterns. Not happy dahil 1-point lead lang to. May chance to take the lead pa itong Boomers as Moore looking to dance against Lakindanum. What a move! Galing dito sa Prince that was promised.
Breaking down his defender right there with a series of crossovers. Driving inside, picking that ball up and finishing it off with a beautiful finger roll right there.
And there you go, Jeffrey. One half of the Bruce brothers dito ng Pampanga Delta. Trying to keep that ball alive. Blast up pa dito si Jeffrey C. Jun Roque comes in, replacing itong si C.
And yung pa rin, itong Pampanga Delta, wala pa rin full court press, wala pa rin full court trap.
Take a look at that lakas move of the quarter brought by Cabling and Holdings Corporation. Amazing finger roll there by Moore Prince Alaw.
Parang ginawang playground doon ni Moore.
Akala mo, cone lang yung bumabantay. As RJ try to make it 22 on his point tally as they toss it up to Lakindanum. Pau swings it back to Ferreras. They give it to the trailing Roque for the free throw line jumper. Sure ball for King Arthur.
And a free throw right there by Roque. No defensive resistance whatsoever. Just makes it right there from the pull-up, Jay.
Yes, and kita mo naman how simple Pampanga Delta can just score and they just want to run away. Pagurin tong Boomers as Alaw misfires. Out of sync pa rin ang kanyang 3-point shot. Ferreras gives it to Lakindanum, swings it to Roque. Arthur gives it. Pau from the outside, in and out. And the tap goes over to Ferreras. Guarino wide open. Ayaw pa rin for Jeremy. Ronel, dadaan sa screen. Pulls up. Kita mo, RJ is really just continuing to fire, trying to will his team out.
And I'm loving the aggressiveness talaga dito from Guerrero kasi they really need it. Someone needs to step up on the offensive end habang wala pa itong si Moore. Habang di pa umiinit si Moore Alaw, diba? Si Guerrero muna ang bubuhat sa kanila on that offensive end.
And right here, di maunahan will get a breather, so mas lumiit. Etong lineup ng Boomers, mas tumangkad naman for Pampanga as they put in Santos in. Roque, same spot, same result, Aaron, diba?
And it's just too easy right there. Sobrang simple ng laro nitong ni Roque but super effective on that play.
Parang sinasabi pa nga niya, pagod ako eh. Pagod ako. Of course, galing training, di ba? Galing ensayo. Pero tama bigay todos. Finally, Alaw knocks down a triple. 7 points now for Moore.
And there you go. That's what they need from Moore. They need his scoring prowess to come alive in this game.
You can see he's really hobbling pa rin. Doon may konting limp pa rin sa kanyang lakad. Guarino. Finger roll layup. No go, Jeremy. Offensive rebound put back. Lumba ayaw pa rin.
And I'm loving the zone defense na ginawa nito ni Coach Ernest Alaw and Coach Kim. Also, deep three right there.
Heat check galing dito kay Moore.
Pero tamang-tama talaga itong 2-3 zone defense ni Coach Ernest Alaw and Coach Kim De Pedro kasi really they're trying to limit the big man attack dito para sa Pampanga Delta kasi pag tinao-tao nila ito, they're gonna have mismatches on the post, diba? Doon sila kakainin.
Yes, and Coach Ernest still not well. Masama pa rin pakiramdam. May sakit si Coach Ernest but sabi niya nga, I still want to be with my team, di ba? Ride or die ang mentality nito ni Coach Ernest as good offensive rebound by Guarino and the putback. 5 points now for Jeremy.
Unacceptable on the part of J Project. First of all, you leave Ferreras all alone from the three-point line and then someone forgetting the box out. Guarino coming out from the three-point line all the way inside for that easy putback finish.
Let's see what will Vanguardia do. Jello from the outside, off the mark. And look at that, Roque up high for the rebound. Pero may tulak nga lang dun si Guarino.
And Guerrero hustling for that ball, giving his team another extra possession doon as we take a look at that, Enzo.
Ang ating lakas grab of the quarter brought to by SLAJuniorPhilippines Philippines Incorporated. Galing dito kay Jeremy Guarino. 5 points to his tally. Alaw thought about the three. This time he pulls the trigger off the mark again. Delfino pushes to Santos. Uh-oh. And Santos with an easy two. I thought we were going to see a highlight from Kevin.
And Santos against 3 black shirts there. No problem para sa kanya. Just skying high and finishing that ball.
Alam natin, meron pang extra level yan na pag-angat eh. Just like that. And look at him bring down the ball. Gives it to Estil. Yun nga lang, nakatalikod si Sonny.
And still just a 4-point lead for the Pampanga Delta.
Yun nga lang, uupo itong si Alaw. Papasok si Singson. You can see, pagod na rin si Moore. He's really huffing and puffing right now. So it's all in the hands of Guerrero, Vanguardia, and Singson, and also Liedo.
And you can see right there, Guerrero getting deep into the lane. Pero di niya alam gagawin niya because Kevin Santos was right in front of him with that intimidation factor.
Let's see what they'll do here. Vanguardia finally from the outside for the Benil Blazer.
His third attempt from the outside finally going in. Vanguardia, they're gonna need a lot more of that from him even though that's not his bread and butter.
Yes, that's Roque. Easy 2 points for Arthur. Great pass by Sonny Estil.
And a good cut by Roque from the baseline and a good pass doon para kay Estil finding his open cutter to break down that 2-3 zone.
Ngayon ko na napansin, Aaron, this could potentially be their lineup sa Season 100. Talking about the Letran Knights, ha? All Letran players nandito sa floor for Pampanga Delta. As Ferreras to Estil, masyadong mababa yung pasa. Good defense galing dito kay Elijah Singson. Castro to Jello. Back-to-back ba? No good that time. Sonny in the middle. Layup is short, no foul call. Good defense again by Vanguardia and Liedo. Guerrero, quick trigger three-pointer. Ayaw pa rin for RJ. And ito si Ferreras. Carlo will sky for that layup. His first 2 points of the ball game. And now the running game of Pampanga Delta has started, di ba?
And puro takbuhan na yung nangyayari doon. That is not in the favor of the J Project clothing side. Kita mo, mga players nila pagod na.
We can see once again dito yung gandang pasahan. Tic-tac-toe for Pampanga Delta. Our lakas assist of the quarter. Brought to you by SM SOUTHMALL. Our official home dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. What an assist there. And ito nga, Pampanga Delta up 41-36, 2 minutes and 13 natitira.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
A second half demolition. This is what happened when Pampanga Delta faced itong J Project Clothing Boomers when they won 72-56 in this arena sa SM SOUTHMALL, Aaron.
Yeah, we take a look at the stats dito. Dominated lahat ng Pampanga in that game. Second half points, 43-20. Rebounds, 80-48. Bench points naman, 39-20. And itong fast break points, 22-14. Points in the paint, tingnan natin, 40-18. So halos lahat ng mga stats doon, almost double of what the Pampanga did doon over J Project. So talagang full dominance in that game.
The 80 rebounds is shocking, di ba? Pero nakagulat pa doon, walang Kevin Santos. But ngayon, ibigay natin kay Daphne Lozano for her report on Ronel Guerrero.
RJ Guerrero of the J Project Clothing Boomers has been explosive in the three-point line where he finally accumulated 19 points with 4 out of 8 field goals in the first half alone. I asked him what can we expect from him tonight and he said, ganun pa din. And we can't deny that he is gradually showing what he is made of with his team on his shoulders. However, this poses a call for help within their squad to step up as well so that they will have a chance at attaining the win today. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne. So far, in terms of stepping up today, masasabi natin na he is the only one that showed up today para sa Boomers, di ba?
And he's doing more than just showing up now with that big 19 points in that first quarter.
Oh! Santos throws it down!
And Santos waking up the crowd dito at the SM Events Hall.
Oh, and even Vice Gel Alonte like that. Nakita ko na pangiti si Vice Gel dun, ha?
Grabe, Enzo. Nagising ako dun, ha?
Pampagulat. That's a good high-low play there, pero Vanguardia misses the layup. Jello to RJ. RJ ayaw pa rin. Look at Santos.
Dun, tumayo lang. Jump scare yung ginawa niya dun kanina on that play. More showtime right there, Enzo.
The Tasmanian Devil. And kita mo yung mga CJ Delfino fans dito. Tuwan-tuwa dun. Social media darling CJ Delfino. Hindi maunahan with the jumper. Knocks it down for the counter.
I'm really surprised, you know, out of all of those highlight plays, it's just a 5-point lead, diba?
Yes.
Para sa Pampanga.
Ito Santos from top of the key. Kevin traveling dun. Ito si Young Skyscraper. 42 seconds natitira. You can see Coach Pepe Duyag on your screens. Pangiti-ngiti lang dun si Dakindanum. Moore against Roque. Two national treasures here. Parangal para sa bansa natin at such a young age.
Oh!
Yun nga lang, Vanguardia couldn't handle the pass.
Too low right there, and you can see Moore Alaw admitting the mistake on his pass.
Yes. Final 24 seconds of this first half. Delfino thought about the three. Ferreras to the curling Roque. They give it over. Santos. Ay, ako, isa na naman dakdak eh. He might have gotten hit there on the face, but Moore apologizes. Inadvertently siya natamaan. Castro. Triple team, and there's a duty foul dahil nga 5-on-4 ang nangyari doon.
Mukhang natamaan nga doon si Kevin Santos. You could see him holding on to his nose.
Yes, pero I think he will just shake it off. I don't see any visible blood flowing down naman. He looks okay. But he's still holding on to that nose. Last game, he was holding on to his left shoulder. Delfino, they're playing the foul game here. And now they say no foul. Guerrero gives it back. RJ, 1 second. RJ flips it up, pero hindi pumasok for RJ. Despite 7 players down, RJ Guerrero and the Boomers are within striking distance. Aaron, 7-point lead. Pampanga Delta still coasting dito, but syempre, the Boomers don't give them any opportunity because they can capitalize with the type of talent still remaining in this game, di ba?
Yeah, just a 7-point lead right now, pero J Project Clothing Boomers in a good position as RJ Guerrero leading the way for them with 19 big points. Pero titingnan natin na in that second quarter, RJ did not score a single point. So yun, he was held defective dun sa second quarter natin. Itong Pampanga nag-adjust sa kanya, di ba? Pero hihintayin natin when Pampanga is gonna put the hammer down. When they're gonna try that full court trap, when they're gonna try to push the pace against this J Project Clothing Boomer side. Kasi yun na nga, diba? It's just a 7-point lead right now. Not the type of lead that all the Pampanga fans are expecting in this game.
Tama ka dyan, Aaron, but there's still 20 more minutes to go in the semifinals round to determine who will go to the finals and who will go home, as right now it's a 7-point lead for Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino, 47-40 after the end of the first half.
Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
What is up mga kasinag? Enzo Galarosa po ng SINAG Liga Asya at nandito po tayo ngayon sa Subic to meet and get a chance to talk to some very important people para sa future ng SINAG Liga Asya and also to get to witness the graduation ng senior high school department ng Lyceum Subic Port. As we all know, ang Lyceum Subic Port po ay parte ng SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase and also they're a big part sa ating future. Kaya tara na po and let's see what's in store for SINAG Liga Asya.
We're excited, and I would like to invite all, especially the towns. We have 12 towns in Zambales, and there's a lot more. And we are very proud to tell you that we are joining a very good league, and we have a very good platform. So antayin nyo kami, and we will join.
Yan na po mga kasinag, you heard it first from Attorney Alfonso Burda ng Lyceum Subic Port na ang Lyceum Sharks Subic Port ay handang-handa na po para sa SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga. Pero hindi lang po yun ang kanyang sinabi kanina. Meron nga po silang nilulutong something special for all the colleges, universities, and high schools para dito sa Norte. And syempre, very soon po mga kasinag, meron din po tayong diyang niluluto sa South Region naman po ng Luzon. Kaya po mga kasinag, tutok lang po. Especially napakalapit na po ng ating SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga po yan. Once again, ako po, si Enzo Galarosa ng SINAG Liga Asya. We are one.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Ayan na naman siya. Yan says, kalma lang tayo. Lamang tayo ng isa. There's a foul away from the play. Sandwich between two.
Ako si Alpi Martinez ng Team Fire Chief. Suportahan ng SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
What is up mga kasinag? Enzo Galarosa po ng SINAG Liga Asya at nandito po tayo ngayon sa Subic to meet and get a chance to talk to some very important people para sa future ng SINAG Liga Asya and also to get to witness the graduation ng senior high school department ng Lyceum Subic Port. As we all know, ang Lyceum Subic Port po ay parte ng SINAG Liga Asya Junior World Showcase and also they're a big part sa ating future. Kaya tara na po and let's see what's in store for SINAG Liga Asya.
We're excited, and I would like to invite all, especially the towns. We have 12 towns in Zambales, and there's a lot more. And we are very proud to tell you that we are joining a very good league, and we have a very good platform. So antayin nyo kami, and we will join.
Yan na po mga kasinag. You heard it first from Attorney Alfonso Burda ng Lyceum Subic Port na ang Lyceum Sharks Subic Port ay handang-handa na po para sa SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga. Pero hindi lang po yun ang kanya sinabi kanina. Meron nga po silang nilulutong something special for all the colleges, universities, and high schools para dito sa Norte. And syempre, very soon po mga kasinag, meron din po tayong diyang niluluto sa South Region naman po ng Luzon. Kaya po mga kasinag, tutok lang po. Especially napakalapit na po ng ating SLA Junior World Showcase happening on July 17 to 21 sa Pampanga po yan. Once again, ako po, si Enzo Galarosa ng SINAG Liga Asya. We are one.
Ako si Jojo Hate ng Tatak Chelbinyan. Suportahan ninyo ang SINAG Lakas 40 2.0.
Magandang hapon mga kasinag, and you're still tuned in to SINAG Liga Asya Board 2001 semifinals match between the Pampanga Delta and the J Project Clothing Boomers with the score 47-40. And beside me are two important players from both teams. But first, on my right side is June Roque from the Pampanga Delta. Hello June, good day. Since you're known to be the team captain of your troop, paano mo gagawin yung part mo in order to get your win for today?
Sa pagiging leadership ko sa kanila, yung mga simpleng bagay, i-correct.
Ayan, I'm giving you the opportunity to thank and greet anyone that you like.
Thank you kay Goben, thank you kay Lord. Yun lang. Okay na.
A man of few words. But thank you so much, Jun Roque. And now on my left side is Moore Alaw of the J Project Clothing Boomers. Hello, Moore. So as one of the key players of the team, what can we expect from you now that we're leading in the second half? At mayroon din bang additional pointers ang inyong coaches?
Siguro yung leadership ko lang, tapos yun nga, sabi nga ng coach namin, makipag-compete lang. Kasi isang karangalan na makalaban si Jun. And yung sila CJ, talaga walang experience for us. So, yun, ini-enjoy na lang namin. Tapos, yun.
I'm also giving you the opportunity to thank and greet anyone that you like.
Binabati ko si Boss Jul, J Project, tapos si Jun. Jun Roque.
And that is all for our SINAG halftime interview. Back to you, Aaron and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Daphne. Once again, thank you so much to Moore, Prince Alaw, and Jun Arthur Roque, the Prince and the King. Kanina nagpa-interview as itong Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino up by 7 points, 47-40 against the J Project Clothing Boomers at the half. Kami pa rin po inyong makasama, Enzo Galarosa and Aaron D. And Aaron, we said this, di ba? Over and over again, that Pampanga's playing the pace that the Boomers want to play. Pero bakit pa rin sila ang lamang ngayon?
Well, definitely kasi they've been converting more on their shots, diba? Against that 2-3 zone ng J Project side, diba? They're breaking it down slowly but surely, diba? Kita mo yung mga big men nila getting open looks doon. And from that pregame interview, that halftime interview, you could see the difference between Moore Alaw and itong si Jun Roque. Itong si Moore Alaw, basang-basa sa pawis, diba? That's just the, kita mo na kulang talaga itong mga players nila. On the other hand naman si Jun Roque, diba? Marami siyang kapalitan doon. Kaya, tinan mo doon, they're not that tired yet itong Pampanga Delta.
We still have more gas in the tank pa talking about itong ang Pampanga Delta. But ito naman sa halftime highlights natin, we can see one guy really for the Boomers who we can say is really stepping up big time dito. Kaya dikit pa rin ang ating laro. And that's that man, RJ Guerrero. 19 points, diba, in this first half. Really exploding. Kota na nga siya in terms of his 3-point average. The man averaged 3.5 threes a game. Now he has 4 already. Let's see if he can explode once again. Pero speaking of explosion, that was that highlight reel throwdown from the young skyscraper. The league leader in dunks. And syempre, to finish off the half, Tasmanian Devil hindi magpapatalo sa highlight reel hang time layup na yun. As we can see, the halftime stats dito, and it's all dominated by Pampanga Delta.
And yeah, that's what we expected talaga from this game, diba? Even if the J Project Clothing Boomers were complete, itong Pampanga talaga leading the way in all categories. Field goals was 51%, that's very high. 35% lang for the J Project Clothing Boomers. 15-11 assists naman. Pampanga once again dominating that field, and the rebounds, tingnan mo doon. 32-17, napakalayo niyan. Fast break points naman, just a 3-point margin doon. Pero yun na nga, Pampanga Delta Royce just in cruise control in that first half. Aabangan natin in this second half if they're gonna put the hammer down. Pero let's take a look at some of the leading scorers dito. Of course, Kevin Santos with 8 points, Roque 7, Kiambao with 2, 3, 6 points, and Nunag with 6 points as well. On the other end naman, it's been dominated by that one man, RJ Guerrero, 19 points. Alaw naman, 9 points, Di Maunahan 7, and Vanguardia with 3 points. Itong si Guerrero, 19 big points in that first half. Pero in that first quarter. In that second quarter naman, held scoreless by the Pampanga Delta. So they're gonna need a big second half from RJ Guerrero if they want to stay in this game and maybe even take the lead.
That's right, Aaron. And one thing that we will look at din kasi yung resistensya nito ang Boomers, di ba? Can their gas tank, hang on as a miss there from the reigning MVP, Sunny Estil. First possession for Delta. Eto Alaw. They give it over dito. So Roby swings it over to RJ, and RJ draws the foul there on Nunag.
And you could see why Guerrero drove it inside. The defense itong si Bautista off that zone, talagang nakadikit na doon. Kay Guerrero, hindi na siya pinapatira on that play. Kaya he took advantage of that close defense and drove it inside, drawing a foul. An intelligent play by RJ Guerrero.
19 points, 1 assist today for dito kay RJ Guerrero.
And they need him to pour the points dito. Finally, his 20th point in this game. After scoring in that first quarter, 19 points. Now he has 21. So now just a 5-point lead dito para sa Pampanga, in a unforced error right there, Enzo.
Tawa kasi pagtingin ni Justin, parang tingin mo ba abot ko yun? Yung Pampanga, they're coasting ngayon. But again, ayaw nila na magkaroon ng kumpiyansa itong Boomers. Hindi mo pwedeng basta baliwalain tong team na to. Despite 7, they still have stars there on the floor, di ba?
A quick hand check foul doon, no, on RJ Guerrero. Stopping that fast break para sa Pampanga.
Yes, and one thing also na pwede nating manote dito is also the fouls. We should take a look at the foul situation, Aaron, di ba? Kasi 7 players lang to. So if one fouls out, that leaves them with 6, di ba?
Yun ang inaabangan ko talaga from Pampanga. When are they gonna start running? When are they gonna start getting out into the open court para pagurin itong J Project side?
JB misfires from the outside and Sonny, mintis nga lang yung layup. And look at him, surprised there na hindi pumasok yung layup niya. Roby against Bautista. Castro swings it over. Guerrero thought about the 3, decides to attack. Blocked by Nunag. Bautista gives it to Bugarin. Natapik yan, and Guerrero will have a gimme right here.
And that's now 23 points for the leading scorer in this game. They need a lot more from him. Good defensive stop by the J Project Clothing Boomers.
So let's see what they'll do here in this possession. CJ. Siya naman na-atake. Napigilan ng dalawa. Good defense there by di maunahan in Vanguardia. They lob it over. Nunag. No good pa rin. As Joseph ayaw talaga. Sonny out of nowhere. Flying to the rim.
And talon lang ng talon ang mga players ng Pampanga Delta there. That's the third chance doon, and they finally get the putback right there.
Kita mo naman yung paglipad doon ng reigning MVP. Really trying to get that board. Moore swings it. Jello from the corner. That's cash para dito kay Vanguardia.
And Vanguardia stepping up big in this game. Another 3-pointer para sa kanya. Staying open, staying ready in that corner off that kick out from Moore.
Iinit na itong Binil Blazer right here. Nunag from the middle, swings it to Bugarin from the outside. Off the mark pa rin for Pampanga. A chance to tie or even take the lead for the Boomers. Castro calling the play. Roby rejects the screen ni Marcos. Baseline jumper, short. Oh, nobody got the ball. And Castro still couldn't make the bucket. Pero Vanguardia with a steal. Guerrero fires. Ayaw pa rin, but Castro still keeps it alive. Guerrero resets. Air ball. Jun Roque and Kevin Santos comes in. Upo, itong si Nunag.
Pero parang medyo tentative itong Pampanga Delta on that play. Kita mo doon, yung mga loose balls parang binibigay na nila doon sa J Project side, di ba? Parang they're not hustling for it that much.
That's why Coach Pepe shouted at them na gana. Dahil nga, parang, ano ba, ina-underestimate ba nila yung kalaban nila, di ba? Good bullet pass there by Kevin to Arthur. And Roque just flips that up. Thought he was fouled, no call. Moore against his former high school teammate in CJ Delfino. Roby. Crossover. Kicks it to Marcos. Di maunahan. Pull up from the mid-range. No good. And Santos with another rebound. Delfino to Bautista. JB attacks. Bautista draws the foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And right now, it's just a 2-point lead na lang para sa Pampanga.
Carlo Ferreras comes in. Also Joshua Miclat papasok. Uupo itong si Delfino at saka si Sonny Estil.
And I'm not liking the energy ng Pampanga right now, di ba? As you said kanina, parang they're underestimating itong J Project side.
Yes, nanonood din daw pala itong si Ninang Liza Lero ni Justin ngayon from Lubao. So the entire family ni Justin nanonood, and they're actually asking saan daw ba ang finals. So we will have an update with regards to the finals. So lagi nakasuporta ang pamilya nito ni Justin Bautista sa SINAG Liga Asya. Kahit wala silang laro, di ba? They're always in support. Kaya thank you so much po once again to the Bautista family. Singson playing point guard for the Boomers. Elijah swings it to RJ. Guerrero not given any airspace by Bautista. Guerrero fires. Good defense there by Kevin Santos.
And Guerrero might need to swing that ball a bit more, find a better quality look kasi kita mo yung defense talaga glued to him right there.
Ito Bautista. Wings it to Roque. Santos wanted it from down low. Jumper by Miklat. No go. Moore with the rebound.
And there you go. Once again, they're gonna slow it down muna. Try to find their offensive set.
Alaw from way downtown. Short. That had a good line. Short nga lang yung pagtama sa ring as Bautista off the mark. Good box out there by Season. And that's gonna be, I believe, a foul on Arthur Roque.
Kita mo dun, di makadaan si Roque on that play. Even if he was the bigger player right there. Ganun ang box out para kay Singson.
Yes. And Elijah given the thumbs up by Coach Ernest there. Yun nga yung effort eh. That's the effort and why the Boomers are just down by 3 despite having 7 players lang. Alaw on the pick and roll. Gives it over to Marcos. Di maunahan. Jumper. Off the mark. Ferreras with the long rebound.
Another good look once again for J Project. Pero yun na nga, they cannot capitalize on that.
And again, another turnover for Pampanga Delta. Singson to Alaw. Moore on the run. That's a foul. Gonna be whistled here on Arthur Roque.
And Moore once again trying to do one of his signature finishes dun. Yung left to right finish para kay Moore. And now he draws the foul heading to the line shooting 2 free throws. So a good break para sa kanila to help the J Project side catch their breath.
Yes, and Liedo comes in and look at that. Moore Alaw. Kita mo naman. He's really pouring his heart out ngayon. Gusto nyo pang maglaro sa finals dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. But unfortunately, I believe, you can see, short yung mga free throws, short yung mga shots. That leg is really bothering him, that right leg. And tuhod yun tuhod yung naaapektuhan sa kanya. It's his right knee. But that same right leg, nagkaroon siya ng hamstring injury a few years ago. So, pwedeng damay-damay na rin yung sakit, di ba, Aaron?
Kita mo doon, a rare two missed free throws para kay Moore. So talagang halo na ng fatigue yun and yung mga injury na nangyari sa kanya.
He's trying to get healthy pero still wants to play his heart out for his team as Ferreras from way downtown off the mark. Pampanga really not playing the way they're capable of doing, di ba? As Guerrero fires. Try to tie the game. Santos with another rebound.
That was a clean look para kay Guerrero. Just couldn't convert on that.
Medina stops. Flip shot is good for Jonathan Medina.
And finally, one of the teams making a basket doon.
Tagal natin na pa ako sa 50-47, no? 3 minutes and 26 na titira sa ating third quarter. Elijah pull-up jumper. Wow! What a shot there by Elijah Singson.
What a tough shot right there off the handoff from Moore. Dribbling, one dribble to the right, a hand in his face, still making that pull-up J. Singson coming out in this third quarter.
Look at that, Moore forced to foul dahil nga lana di na niya kaya. He wanted to go out na. He gets replaced by Roby Castro. Ferreras gives it to Medina. Medina travels there. Another turnover for Pampanga. Again, implications for this game. Pampanga wins. They'll be facing the Hustle Rising Suns. If J Project Boomers win, triple tie. Especially pag 12 ang kailangan nila ipanalo dito. They need to win by 12. Remember for the Boomers, it's RJ. What a block there by Miklat!
And alam mo, everyone on the court talaga knows RJ Guerrero wants to score. He's looking to score. I'm sure he can find a way to use that to his advantage and try to find his teammates more kasi all the attention is on him right now.
That's right. As Castro attacks, Castro puts it up. No go, and that's going to be a foul on Ferreras.
And Castro with a quick blow-by doon. Living up to the name, parang Jason Castro lang yung speed niya on that blow-by.
Yes. Roby Castro, the Growling Tiger, was missing his pick-and-roll buddies na Growling Tigers din, Amiel Asido and Michael Mara.
And those guys could have been big, no, in this game. Imagine, matching up against itong sila Santos, Miklat.
Yun pa eh. yung Santos hindi gumagawa despite the fact that Mara is not on the floor, di ba? It's just itong si Marcus di maunahan, ang big man itong Boomers, and yet Santos is still not dominating the painted area.
And another unforced error na naman once again for Pampanga Delta.
I think they're coasting, di ba? Itong Pampanga Delta is in cruise control. You know, I think they'll turn up the switch sa fourth quarter siguro. But again, you cannot doubt itong Boomers and the talent that they have. They're keeping in step kahit sabihin nila, oh sige, nagko-coast lang to. We're keeping in step, and that nearly went in pa for Elijah Singson. Castro with 4 seconds. Good pass, Liedo. Ho, ho, ho! Over Kevin Santos pa yun.
And good movement right there. A smart shot by Liedo using the ring to defend the shot for the reverse. If he took that straight up, mabablock siya doon ni Kevin Santos.
Oh, and right now, Kevin gustong bawian si Liedo. They swing it over to Kiambao. Gives it to Ferreras. Carlo. Jumper. Bawi naman. Ito ni Carlo Ferreras, the pride of Bacolor, Pampanga.
And Ferreras loves those shots off that spin right there. Off balance, fading away to the right. But still making that tough mid-range, Jay.
Here comes Castro.
Vanguardia thinking about it. Nowhere to go.
Oh, pahirapan. Castro attacks the floater. Over Santos, no go. Look at that. Effort galing dito kay Liedo. To take the lead for RJ. Namatay yung shooting neto ni RJ Guerrero as Ferreras and Liedo get entangled there.
Kita mo itong si Liedo, lumalaban talaga dito para sa J Project side.
Take a look at this once again.
Pero yun na nga, they're gonna need a lot more from the other players. Liedo stepping up right now on the defensive end. Yung mga hustle stats na ginagawa, pero RJ Guerrero silent right now. Not like his first quarter explosion. Missing open three-pointers. Pero yun na nga, there's gonna be a quick review right now. It's gonna be on that play between Liedo and the Pampanga Delta player.
Yeah, so i-investigate na referee natin yan. But good sign naman for Liedo, di ba? Na gusto niya itayo pa to si Carlo Ferreras after they got entangled. Kita mo, good box out by Ferreras. And then hinatak niya itong si Liedo. With this call, medyo, I'd say crucial to Aaron, ha? 2-point lead, di ba? It could swing any other way.
Talaga, and if this swings the way of the J Project side, di ba? Itong Pampanga, titingnan natin if they're gonna start to turn it up na.
Yun nga, I mean, Pampanga, this is usually not their game, playing the style of their opponents, di ba? But I don't know if they're trying to make a statement or what, di ba? But again, I just want to give a special shoutout ngayong araw, Aaron, to Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Of course, Gov Delta, an avid supporter and the team owner of Pampanga Delta, Royce Hotel and Casino. Gov Delta, lagi nakatutok yan sa mga games ng Pampanga. Even if walang games ng Pampanga, nanonood pa rin yan sa SINAG Liga Asya. Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, thank you so much po for all the support sa SINAG Liga Asya. Coach Ernest, despite feeling under the weather pa rin, still able to coach. It's just a holding foul on Anton Liedo. Naipito sa kanya doon.
That's his second personal, 14 fouls.
And the lucky breakdown on the part of the J Project side. Buti walang unsportsmanlike or anything was called na ganun. So back to a 2-point lead right now. It's gonna be possession to the Pampanga Delta. With about a minute and 11 remaining dito sa third period natin.
Ferreras. They give it over dito to Medina. Good tap there by Alaw. Some burst of energy for Moore.
And Moore still playing defense right there, doing the little things para sa team niya. Even if he starts right now, even if they're undermanned.
True leader, no? Ito si Moore. Ferreras thought about the three, swings it over. Kiambao who hit 2 already. In and out nga lang, big rebound galing dito kay Miklat. And the pride of Minalin with the putback right there.
And the lucky miss right there on the part of J Project. Kiambao, the knockdown shooter, all alone in that corner, couldn't make it. Pero Miklat is there to save the day with that putback.
Here comes Castro. They give it over to Dimaunahan. The jumper, wala yun. Kiambao with a board. 27 seconds natitira sa ating quarter. Kiambao. They didn't see Santos in the middle. Carlo from way downtown. Off to the right.
Not the best shot right there for Ferreras.
Here comes the Boomers. Down by 4. Alaw spins away from Carlo. 6 seconds to work with on the clock. Moore, step back three-pointer, knocks it down! What a shot by Moore Alaw to beat the buzzer!
It was just about to say, not a lot of movement happening on that play. Moore Alaw, nowhere to go, but he just steps back, takes a three-pointer, cold-blooded right in front of the Pampanga Delta bench, making it, cutting down the lead to just a point for Pampanga.
Grabe, what a shot from Moore Prince Alaw. The Prince that was promised, showing up late in that third quarter. Cuts the lead down to just 1 point. Take a look at this once again. Step back triple, looking like Luka Doncic right there from the Prince. Cutting the lead down to 1 point lead of 56 to 55. They are trying to book their ticket to the finals. Both of these teams have their targets locked. Sino ba ang sasama sa finals natin? 56 to 55, 1 point lead for Pampanga Delta entering the fourth final quarter.
Yan na naman siya. Yan says, kalma lang tayo. Lamang tayo ng isa. There's a foul away from the play. Sandwich between two.
SINAG Liga ASYA Junior World Showcase Philippines is brought to you by CDO Food Spear, food that brings you home. As we can see, our President CEO, Boss Ray Alaw, and Ali Martin of Beyond the Arc sa Facebook. May pinag-uusapan siguro silang dalawa. Something special. Of course, the Beyond the Arc Facebook page highlights a lot of basketball leagues. Started with the Delta Cup 2024 and then mga games dito sa SINAG Liga ASYA. They must be talking about something special, no, Aaron?
It looks like they're cooking up something big para dito sa Liga for all the fans natin.
Mas itong quarter scoring natin. Look at that, 26-21, 9 for Pampanga Delta, then 26-14-15 for J Project. As ito namang Sunny Steel, agad-agad nakascore. Ito na, like we said, fourth quarter, baka gumising na ang tunay na Pampanga Delta, di ba?
And yeah, that's their game, di ba? Getting a big block right there, a big stop, and then still taking it all the way, using his size and athleticism to his advantage for that layup.
As ito, Singson, three-pointer is good! And that's what we said. Do not give the Boomers confidence.
And Singson telling them it's not over. Maaga pa. He's gonna make that three and tie it up para sa J Project.
7 strong. Itong sabi ng Boomers. Para daw pagdating ng finals, kumpleto na sila if ever they qualify, di ba? As Roque from way downtown, off the mark. That's where Pampanga Delta is normally really deadly from 3-point line. Pero ngayong araw din, nawawala din yung tres nila.
And they're gonna need Kiambao to shoot a lot more of those kasi very efficient siya.
Santos with a big rebound. CJ on the run. Delfino kontra Vanguardia. Sandwich between two. Roque on the follow.
And ito na nga, Pampanga turning it up. Tinan mo doon. Getting the rebound. Delfino going coast to coast right there. Pero Roque is there to clean up that miss.
2-point lead ulit for Pampanga Delta, Royce Hotel and Casino. Castro. Gives it to Marcos. Di maunahan. Kickball yan para dito kay Sunny Steel.
Trying for that bounce pass right there to Vanguardia. Good intention para kay Di Maunahan. Pero yun na nga, it was foiled right there off the kick.
And para dito sa Boomers, they're within striking distance. All they have to do is win this by 12, di ba, Aaron? Moore, same spot. Different result this time and a rebound for the reigning MVP. Sonny to Roque. They swing it over to Kiambao. Giam. Back to Estil. Sonny flips it up and in. Good passing there from Pampanga Delta.
And that's more like it para sa Pampanga Delta. Whipping that leather around, finding that best quality look off their penetrations, off the pass fake, and finally getting an open Estil layup right there.
Here comes Moore. Santos switches on him. They give it to Di Maunahan from top of the key. Knocks down the triple.
And kanina pa nila binibigay yung pick and pop na yun, that pick and pop option para kay Di Maunahan because every time Moore comes off that pick and roll, he's always double teamed. Kasi threat talaga ito, especially after getting that pick sa kanila. And yun na nga, di mo na, staying ready right there. Catch and shoot three-pointer and making it.
Para dito sa J Project Boomers, they're the better three-point shooting team ngayong araw. Just like that, ang ating lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by CDO Food Spear Food. That brings you home para dito kay Marcus de Maunahan. Castro swings into Jello. Back to Marcus. Same spot. Different result this time, and Delfino on the run. CJ to Sonny. Sonny to Kevin. Yun lang traveling dun. Itong si Sonny Estil. That would have been a jam already for Kevin Santos.
Pero once again, another good. Maganda yung pasahan ulit ng Pampanga doon. Open shot na naman na nakuha. Yun nga lang, napatravel si Estil on that last-minute play.
Carlo Ferreras comes back in a two-point guard combination for Coach Pepe Duyag. Castro bringing down the ball. They are down by one. They can retake the lead dito in this possession. Guerrero who's been the hot hand para dito sa Boomers. RJ, step back jumper off the mark.
And Guerrero still silent in this game.
Uh-oh, Santos flying to the basket. Wag mong bibigyan itong skyscraper ng buwelo. Castro stops. Emergency pass. There was a foul before he passed that basketball.
And still just a 3-point lead dito. Kayang-kaya pa rin yan ng J Project side.
I love the fact that Vice Jel Alonte is watching. Six minutes and 24 remaining as Mr. Big Moment comes in. Papalitan dito si Delfino. As you can see, there you go. Vice Mayor Jel Alonte of Binyan, Laguna. 3-point lead. Di maunahan. Good tap by Justin, pero Castro regains it. 4 seconds. Roby, emergency pass. Naputokan na sila. No! Bautista, Roque, puts it down! Lubao connection from Justin Bautista to King Arthur Roque.
The second jam of the game, courtesy of June Roque naman. Take a look at that two-handed jam for safety right there.
And great unselfish play galing dito kay Justin Bautista to give it up to Arthur Roque. That's why lamang sila ng 5 puntos, 66-61.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
June Arthur Roque, the pride of Lubao, Pampanga, the newly required Letra Knight. Let's see this again. Ang ating lakas play of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform. The Lubao connection between Bautista to Roque for the jam there. Sabi niya sa akin, pagod daw siya, hindi daw siya dadakdak. Walang isang salita, si Arthur Roque.
Ito si Roque talaga, no? Full player talaga to, showing us the full skill set. Can shoot from outside, can dribble, can defend. And yun naman, the athleticism being showcased on that play with a two-handed jam off 2 feet.
Of course, bukod kay Ray Remogat, diba? He was also one of the beloved players dun sa China tournament nila sa 3x3. Dahil nga sa mga athletic plays just like that. Pero Guerrero, finally a triple para kay RJ.
And yun na ang inaabangan nitong J Project side. All the fans waiting for Guerrero to finally catch fire once again after that fiery first quarter sa kanya.
26 points now para dito kay RJ Guerrero as Ferreras with that free throw line jumper there.
And a tough shot by Ferreras right there under duress but still making that pull-up, Jay.
Again, this Letran 5 para dito. Kay Coach Pepe Duyag is normally their finishing 5 as Moore swings it to RJ. Extra pass to Roby. Yun lang umapak siya sa sideline.
And a bit too unselfish yun on the part of RJ Guerrero. No, he could have taken that open 3 already.
Or even Roby Castro, he could have taken that 3 diba, instead of attacking. Sayang, a lost opportunity there for the Boomers. As again, great play, but Roque left it short. Castro, dadaan sa pick ni Vanguardia. Roby from the baseline, knocks it down. Bawi naman daw si Roby Castro.
And yung pala, pinakita ni Castro why he drove it inside from the baseline kanina. Yung pala yung gusto niyang gawin, that patented pull-up J sa kanya.
Santos swings it to JB. They give it over to Kevin, tried to drop it off to Sonny. Naagaw ni Marcos. Here comes Castro, Guerrero's wide open. Ooh! Lucky break for Pampanga, he lost it. Alaw, 4 minutes and 29. 2-point lead ang hinahabol dito ng J-Project Boomers. Alaw, one-handed shot. And Santos clears it for Pampanga Delta.
What a tough shot right there. A floater from almost at the three-point line for Moore.
He made that. Diba, grabe na yun. As Sonny goes high-low to Justin. Good defense by Vanguardia. That's his calling card even for St. Benilde.
Kita mo naman doon si Vanguardia coming from the opposite baseline. Trying to anticipate that pass. Talagang he wants to win this game.
Totoo. And now a timeout for Coach Bepe Tuy against Pampanga Delta. They're trying to extend this 2-point lead that they have, 68-66.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
See the huddle dito nila Coach Ernest Alaw and the J Project Clothing Boomers. 7 strong but still fighting, di ba Aaron? Palaban na palaban ang mga bata ni Coach Ernest Alaw as we can see RJ Guerrero on your screens. What a performance para sa kanya. Look at this explosion. 26 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and again, 5 3-point makes for the best shooter in the entire league, di ba?
Yun na, he does not care kahit kulang ang team niya, kahit Pampanga Delta ang kalaban niya, the #1 team in this 23 under division. He's going to give it his all. He's going to shoot the lights out, and he's going to end this 4th quarter nila on a strong note.
Let's take a look how they end this game, diba? 4 minutes and 7 remaining. Dangerous pass there by Roque. Ferreras drives, gives it to Santos. Santos! Trying to pick a body there. And he'll get rewarded with 2 free throws.
Pero grabe yung elevation ni Kevin Santos. Now, once he gets up, pag nagkabuelo to itong si Kevin Santos, parang there's no way to stop him if you're a smaller player.
Kevin Kyle Santos, pride of Masantol, Pampanga, a multi-time champion. Was a national champion back in 2022. Also, a Dumper Cup champion for Pampanga G Lanterns. And then, champion din siya sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns AMG3 Construction sa MPBL recently. Grabe, di ba? At a young age, nakakapaglaro na ng pro level itong si Kevin Santos at umaambag pa dun sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns. So, this kid has a very, very bright future. He's yet even to turn 21, di ba? Wala pang 21 yan.
Grabe talaga yung athleticism niya, di ba? Yung physical tools si Santos.
Physical tools pa mo, steal with a go-go gadget arm block there. As Roque gets fouled by Moore. Kamot ulo na lang to si Moore. You can see how tired Moore looks, di ba?
These players are gassed right now, di ba? Itong J Project side, they've been giving it their all, pero itong Pampanga still in cruise control right now.
Ferreras jumper off the mark, rebounded here by Di Maunahan, and then it's a foul on the pass.
Smart foul right there.
Oh, preventing what could have been an easy 2 points for the Boomers. I'm surprised Ferreira took off his mask. And they'll review it dahil naka-advance na parehong si Roby Castro and Moore Alaw. So they might have a point itong Boomers to ask for this review. This could mean 2 free throws plus ball possession if ever it maging unsportsmanlike foul on Carlo Ferreras, Aaron.
You know nga, that's gonna be big kasi, di ba? They have a chance to cut this lead down to just a point na lang after that. Tapos ball possession pa para sa J Project side. Get a stop, finally take the lead, di ba? Yun ang titingnan natin dito as we take a look at that, di ba? A quick rebound right there. Di Maunahan gets it. And ito naman si Ferreira, so tapping that arm right there. Kita mo, Guerrero and Alaw were all alone now on the other side.
Could be. It could be sa panig ng J Project tong call na to. So, let's see what our referees have decided. They're going over now to declare what they saw sa IRS. Oh, they just call it a normal foul. So Pampanga Delta dodged the bullet there.
Holding yellow, number 0, Jun Roque. That's his 4th. Second team.
And they're explaining to Assistant Coach Kim De Pedro and sabi ni Coach Kim De Pedro. Okay. Eh, tumawa pa. Very, happy-go-lucky to si Coach Kim, di ba? Kahit under duress sila, their tournament lives are on the line. Nakangiti pa rin eh. Very inspirational, Coach Kim De Pedro. Ito, Guerrero fires. Nearly tied the game there. Muntik na eh.
Almost right there. Kita mo doon, Guerrero. Mukhang diretso yung shot niya doon.
CJ. 2 minutes and 57 for Pampanga to qualify and defend their throne. They swing it to Justin. JB from the outside. Knocks it down! Who else but Mr. Big Moment to cash in that triple?
A high arcing 3 right there para kay Bautista. At first glance, kala ko short yun. Pero yun na nga, it went in right there for Bautista.
And that gives them a 6-point breathing room here. Di maunahan, babawi off the mark.
And once again, they went back to that play, diba? It's Alaw and di maunahan, popping out for the 3-pointer. Pero yun na nga, too strong on that play.
Pampanga Delta just wasting away some clock here. JB, same spot. Off the mark, and Santos with another board. Santos is fouled again. Ayaw nilang masama sa highlight reel neto ni Kevin Santos eh.
And at that point kasi you don't, if you're the J Project side, you have no choice but to foul Santos, di ba? Kasi kung ibibigyan mo pa ng soft foul yun, that's gonna end up being an end one para sa kanya.
And much worse, a poster dunk that's going to trend in the internet. Look at that, Kevin Kyle Santos, 10.7 rebounds today. Nearing a double-double, make that 11 after the first free throw.
You could see Muro, he's on the ground right now. Looks like he's cramping up.
Oo. And it's actually di maunahan pala.
Di maunahan, excuse me.
Yes. Nagpa-stretching lang dun kay Brian, ating medical staff dito. Santos knocks down 2 free throws. 8-point lead for Pampanga Delta. This is a good cushion for them so far. Castro. Good tap by Estil. Sonny all alone. Sonny throws it down. Yanis ng Naspi with the hammer.
Woo! It's still right there. One-handed jam.
The reigning MVP with the loudest 2 points. 10-point lead for the defending champs. 76-66.
Ako nga po pala si Justin Bautista ng Pampanga Delta. Tutok lang po kayo sa SLA Junior World Showcase.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
You can follow us on all of our social media platforms at SINAG Liga ASYA on both Facebook and Instagram for more updates sa ating mga tournaments, team standings, kailan ng mga game days. As you can see, the reigning MVP, Sonny Cash Money Estil, ang Yanis ng Naspi with a steal and the lakas drive of the quarter brought to by CDO Food Spear Food that brings you home. Kita mo yung emphasis dun sa dunk na yun, Aaron, no? May galit eh.
Look at that one-handed pickup right there by Estil. Showing us the athleticism right there, the speed of that stop para sa kanya.
Yanis ng Naspi with the throwdown and a 10-point lead for Pampanga Delta in the most crucial moment of this game, di ba, Aaron? And JB with a steal pa dito. Hindi niya nabigay kay Sonny.
Hindi nakita si Estil doon. Kala ko back-to-back dunks yun para sa atin.
Delfino. They'll try to put the dagger and say night-night na to the Boomers. And they'll refocus dito against the Hustle Rising Suns sa finals. CJ, nawala sa kanya yung bola. Guarino gets it back. Jeremy to CJ. Is it possible na siya din may dumang? Kita mo yung buwelo niya, di ba?
And alam mo, at his height, you could see na yung athleticism niya talaga. I'm sure kahit warm-ups, kaya nito ni Delfino.
Totoo. Oh, Vanguardia misses the gimme. And Santos with another rebound. I believe that's now a double-double for Kevin Santos. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Delfino with the finishing touches dito. Less than a minute remaining. Pampanga Delta are on their way to defend their throne as Santos travels that time.
And alam mo, Enzo, at this point of the game, it's a 12-point lead right now para sa Pampanga Delta. And itong J Project, diba? They need to win by 12 plus points to qualify. Kaya mukhang done deal na rin ito para sa J Project side.
That's right. It's now a 12-point lead, 78-76 in favor of Pampanga Delta. Team standings as of today, June 26. Pampanga Delta 2-0. Hustle Rising Suns 2-1. J Project Clothing Boomers 1-1. And itong Tikas Kapampangan 3-0. If Pampanga Delta goes and wins this game, our finals sa Born 2001 will be Pampanga Delta and Hustle Rising Suns, just like our Born 2004 tournament, di ba?
And what a matchup para sa atin, Enzo, di ba? The unbeaten Pampanga Delta versus the Hustle Rising Suns, full of star power. Diba sila Luis Pablo, Deo Quajao, Dwayne Miranda. Napaka-exciting yun para sa atin to see those two teams match up.
Rematch, no?
Especially diba itong si Pablo versus Santos, diba?
Rematch nung nakita natin sa
doon sa Villar, no?
There you go. Las Piñas, nasa Las Piñas din pala tayo dito.
Diba? Similar build, similar heights for Pablo and Santos, diba? So these two players match up well with each other as well as the guard positions, diba?
Yes. Pero dito for the J Project Clothing Boomers, they are now done. They've bowed out in this tournament na. Thank you so much to the Boomers, to Coach Ernest, Coach Kim, Coach MJ, Coach Jasper, and of course, Boss Jun Linogon Jr. of J Project Clothing Shop, to all the players, all the young stars that have participated dito. Ang dami. Paul Reguera, Jordi Reguera, RJ Guerrero, Amiel Asido, Michael Mara, Roby Castro, George Tibus Diamante, Andy Himao, Moore Prince Alaw. That group of the J Project Boomers, and even some guys, Jude Bagay, Elijah Singson, Anton Liedo, Joffrey Santos, everyone that played for the Boomers, thank you so much po for participating dito sa ating tournament. Again, Boss Jun Linogon Jr. Boss Jun, thank you so much po. And belated happy birthday pala, Boss Jun. Birthday niya nga pala ng isang araw. Belated happy birthday po. Unfortunately, the Boomers now bow out. The Pampanga Delta Royce Hotel and Casino are on their way to defend their throne sa SINAG Liga Asya. The 2-year win streak, Aaron. 2-year win streak, 24-game win streak sa SINAG Liga Asya. And the title hopes are still alive for the defending champions.
Yun na nga, diba? Pampanga Delta staying undefeated in this tournament. Pero we have to give credit dun sa J Project Clothing Boomers, diba? 7-man strong in this game. Lacking key players, lacking star players. Pero in the end, lumaban pa rin sila, giving it their all. Pero yun na nga, the fatigue came in to play. The injuries from the players, diba? Players like Moore Alaw nursing some injuries. Lumaban talaga sila. Guerrero with that big first quarter, diba? Super hot 19 points. Pero in the end talaga, hindi nila kinaya against this superstar power Pampanga Delta team.
Yes, grabe nga. Pampanga Delta just flexed their might at ngayon kasama na ni Daphne Lozano ang ating CDO Best Player of the Game, Mr. Cash Money.
Good day mga kasinag! I am now beside the CDO Best Player of the Game, Sonia Steele of the Pampanga Delta Royce with 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. A double-double performance from the reigning MVP himself. So, Coach Pepet said kanina nung pre-game interview na you guys have to do better than your previous games. However, during the duration of the game, naging dikit lang yung labanan. Tapos lumobo lang yung kalamangan nyo pagdating nung fourth quarter. How do you think this was possible?
Siguro ginawa lang namin yung tama sa sa fourth quarter. Kaya
yun, nanalo kami. Saka nag-usap-usap lang kami. Kasi yung iba tinatamad eh. Kaya tinadabaho lang namin sa fourth quarter. Yun lang. Saka sayang yung win strike namin.
Ayun, now that you finally got your win, what can we expect from the Pampanga Delta in their next game?
Siguro mas taasan pa namin yung level ng intensity na laro namin kanina para sa next championship para manalo ulit kami. Yun lang.
And now I'm giving you the opportunity to thank and greet anyone that you like.
Papasalamat ako kay Boss Dilis Delta Pineda, sa kay Papart, sa misis ko na nanonood, saka sa agaw ko na nanonood ngayon, saka pa-birthday ko na rin ito bukas. Yun lang.
Ayun, ayan, and that is our CDO Best Player of the Game. Back to you, Enzo and Aaron.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And once again, happy birthday, Sunny. Cash money is still ang Yanis ng Naspi. Best player of the game, 10 points, 10 rebounds. What a double-double for him for the reigning MVP and is on his way to defending their crown dito sa SINAG Liga ASYA. Puno na yung finals natin, Aaron. Hustle and Pampanga Delta ulit.
Yun ang abangan natin, di ba? A superstar matchup doon, di ba? Sila Dwayne Miranda kompetente, sila Pablo versus this well-oiled machine ng Pampanga Delta. So those are the matchups we're gonna be excited to watch. Pero yun na nga, di ba? Next game muna natin dito is the 14 of division sa Lakas 40.
Yes, mga kasinag. Tutok lang po kayo sa aming social media platforms kung kailan po ba ang game or finals knockout game netong Pampanga Delta and the Hustle Rising Suns kasi nga coming up next po. It's our main event game of the evening between Tatak Jelbinyan, Ceylon Tire, and the defending champions Tito Rex's Firewire. But that ends our second game and the semifinals round ng ating Born 2001 Cup for Aaron D. Daphne Lozano, I am Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Don Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Ramonito, Roa, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito from the SM SOUTHMALL in Las Piñas City. This has been your SINAG Liga ASYA Junior World Showcase Philippines semifinal round. Kita-kita po mga kasinag. Peace!